Are you gonna tell me where you went? All the messages I sent with no reply.
Hello, 1000 Life fam. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Janaea. This is Live 1000 Lives. Today, I'm going to be doing my March TBR Bingo. My cat is going crazy, sorry. But before we get into March's TBR Bingo, let's talk about the books that I read in February.
It's like that. You're just gonna walk into my room.
The first book that I read in February was for I-18, and that was for romance. And I read Get a Life, Chloe Brown. I loved this book. I gave it a 5 stars. I read it over Valentine's Day weekend and dedicated a special vlog to it. So I'll put that in the cards for you. It was so good. It's one of my new favorite books, and I cannot wait to read more from Talia Hibbert. So, yeah, there's one down. The next book that I was supposed to read was for 061, and that was thriller. And for this, I was supposed to read Odd Thomas. Now, I got 124 pages into this book, but every time I read it, it put me to sleep. So I'm DNFing it, because if a book is going to sit there and put me to sleep every time I read it, I'm not really interested, and it's boring me. So I'm going to DNF it. I may try to read this again in the future, but for now, it's just not my thing. Which is really weird because the premise is totally my thing. But the way that this book is written puts me to sleep. So, I'm DNFing it. Those are the 2 books I had to read. And then I also had to read a punishment book. And the punishment book was Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. It is the 18th of February right now when I'm filming this, but I need to film it early because I will be out of town when this needs to go up. So, I am currently 118 pages into this book, and I am loving it. So, I'm hoping to finish this in the next day or 2, and I will let you know what I think of it. So, make sure you watch my February wrap-up for that. That'll be up probably the 1st or 2nd week of February. Now, the next book that I read in the month of February was A Court of Frost and Starlight. Me and my daughter Buddy read this and used this book for our book IQ challenge, and that video will be up in the cards for you, or the whole playlist for our book IQ challenge will be up there. And it was such a good book. I love this book so much. That's 4 books basically, and I'm going to also try to start and finish 3 Dark Crowns before the end of the month. That's neither here nor there. That's just an extra book for me, but I thought I'd let you know.
I hate how you assume I'll take the pleasure and the pain.
Let's see how many bingo balls I need to get for, or I need to spin for February. So I'm going to pull up my dice app, and we will go from there. Okay. I roll a 10-sided dice just in case, or just so you are aware. And let's begin. 4. Okay, I can do 4.
The sorrows in your brain.
Now I'm going to roll the bingo balls, and hopefully they are nice to me this month. I'm going to try to shake them up a bit. Okay. We ready? I don't know if I am, but hey. Oh, 65 is the first one. And that is not on my board. So, let's see what that one is. So, 065 is most recent purchase. This is going to be hard because I haven't yes, I have! I'm going to read A Court of Silver Flames. I may start it before March because I should be getting it Tuesday or Wednesday, the 22nd or 23rd, and I'm taking it with me on my husband and I, our anniversary is the 26th. So we're going away. I'm not sure what's going on. He's surprised me. We'll see. But I'm going to take that book with me. So, yay, that works out perfectly for that prompt. So I don't have it with me yet, but that's what I'm going to read for that.
'Cause you are the only one.
Ball number 2. B14. Oh, that's on my board. Yay. I'm going to put the little star up first so that I know that there is... There we go. Okay, so B14 is underhyped. I'm going to read Genesis by Brandon. I cannot pronounce his last name at all. This is the second book in the Nemesis series, I believe is what it's called. I could be wrong about what the series is called, but I'm very excited to read this book because I loved Nemesis a lot and it left on such a cliffhanger, and I can't wait to read it. Is G47. That is not on my board. Let's see which one that is. Slippery fingers here. G47 is Karina pick. Perfect. That will be awesome.
Alright, so the books I'm choosing from for Mom to read are 1. The Valiant by Leslie Livingston. 2. Wayward by Blake Crouch. 3. The Ghost Rider by Alexandra Toy. 4. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. And 6. Thunderhead by Neil Shusterman. So I think out of those, the book I'm gonna pick is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder.
As you saw, the book she picked was A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I'm excited to read this. I've heard nothing but great things about this book, so I'm very excited to dive into this and see if I like it, like everyone else seems to.
'Cause you are the only one.
Last one. I-19. That is also not on my board. Bummer. I-19 is magical realism. I know what I'm going to pick for this too. For this, I am choosing Down Among the Sticks and Bones by Seanan Mcguire. This is the second in the Wayward Children's series, and me and my daughter Karina are reading this for our Book IQ Challenge Round 3. So stay tuned for that. I'm very excited to dive in. I have read this book before a long time ago, but I'm very excited because I liked Every Heart a Doorway a lot more the second time I read it. So I'm hoping to like this one more, but I did love this one. This one has been my favorite so far. So I'm hoping that those feelings stay. As March is a longer month, and I did fairly well in February. In the month of March, Robbie is still doing the Three Dark Crowns readathon, and the book that they're reading is One Dark Throne. And so I really want to try to read this as well. And I am going to be reading the first one at the end of this month. And so I'm hoping to get to this one in March so that I can stay caught up with them. So that's that. one more thing. I am dying to read and finish the Naughty Girls Book Club. So I only have, or I'm on page 279, and this is 441 pages. So I want to read this as well. I'm not putting pressure on myself for this or for One Dark Throne because they're not on my TBR, but these are things I would like to get to as well. And I would like to continue reading My Brother's Husband. I read this for a triad chapter and it is so good. So I want to read this first volume and possibly the second volume, which I have somewhere as well. So there's that. And I would like to fit on a couple graphic novels if possible. I still am reading Elfquest. I have not read much of this at all since for February, but I want to try to read some more of this as well for March. And possibly another graphic novel. Who knows? I'm being very, very ambitious all of a sudden because I didn't have a punishment this month and I read all the books and more. So I don't know what my deal is, but I'm going to sure try. So those are the books I'll be reading in March. That would be these three with A Court of Silver Flame. So yeah, I'm very excited for this TBR. We will see how this goes. Hopefully this is the start of me being more productive in my reading. I have been reading almost every day in February, and I am reading a certain page number every day in hopes to stick with my reading. So I'm going to try that again in March, and hopefully things go well. So please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Ding the little bell icon so you get notified when I post new videos. Please consider subscribing to join the 1000 Life fam. Remember, all of my social media links are in the description box below for you if you want to be my friend on any other platform. And if you want to do a buddy read, please let me know. Remember, my Amazon wishlist is also in the description box below for you if you want to see the books I'm interested in, or if you fancy sending me a surprise. Remember, I have mental health links in all of my videos from the start of 2021 to forever now. If you or someone you know needs them, please use them. Remember, a reader lives 1,000 lives, and so can you. So keep on reading. And remember to stay safe, be healthy, be happy, be kind, and always love one another. See you in the next video. Bye!